What's up, money makers? Looking for the next stock to explode or just want to break down on one? Well, you've ended up in the right place today, my friend. Not only will we be breaking down and analyzing stocks, but we're also going to be sharing the Discord at Banking with Billy. Banking with Billy Discord, the coaches and myself deliver the smoke every day on these hot stocks, and we deliver what we're chasing and what we're letting go. I'm John with Just.Scrollin.Trades on your go to stock analysis. Now, today we're going to be talking about Pineapple Energy, PEGY. Notice as I was doing an analysis the other day that this one has a huge gap down right here that we're going to be watching. Definitely going to keep our eye on because that's going to have to be filled. It meets all the requirements. Now, what is a gap down? A true gap down is whenever a stock goes well below the previous day's closing. And it's also well below the previous day's low. That tells us that this is a true gap down. Now, PEGY, it may not be a good long term investment right now. However, they are building up to be something bigger. Let's look into a little more information here. First things first, though, I want to hop over here and we're going to look at it on Market Watch. And on Market Watch, we're going to be able to see here the PE ratio, the earnings, financial metrics, the year over year changes. You can get a lot of good details on Market Watch. For instance, right here, we're showing here that, all right, the item, and here's the years, letting us know what it did in these past years, right? So, of course, it had the big drop down during the pandemic. As we all know, we were all sitting at home, mostly, except our people who stood up against the sickness and was still out there taking care of us for our everyday needs. And we appreciate you and we thank you. But on here, it was way, way down. But then if you see here at the end of in 2022, look at this stock and how it jumped. It went from 7 million to 27 million. And it's been gaining ever since. The gross income alone is 4 million. I mean, look at the gross income growth. 114, even though when it first started back here in, oh no, that was the second year. So back in the second year, 2019, I guess before everything broke bad, the gross income was 25.95%, and now it's at 114. So that's awesome to even know. So let's look into this stock a little bit more to see what we're looking at. Let's see here. Well, I think it's nope. Yep, here it is. This is their actual website, so they are 100% legit. And something else to know, they're going to be turning in the dividends, which is in the news where they've already put out the documents to start this because, as you can see, it's Find Solar Near Me, right? So it's a solar company. They install, they do all the works on the solar systems themselves. They offer financing, solar resources, investor relations. Like, they give you all the deeds right here. So now you're going to know who they're tied up with if you want to look into this as a long-term investment. All right, so now that we've looked into that, let's go to the technical analysis of it. So we're going to jump back over to my chart real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and finish giving that breakdown. So now that I've seen this gap, right, so now I'm going to do a little more in depth. Now that got my attention right off the rip this morning, right, which I've been watching this for a couple days now. So right up here, if you go to quotes, it's at 9 cents currently. Let's go to key stats. Now, this is huge because this tells you everything that's going on with the stock and what's been going on with the stock. And one of the biggest things I like to point out is the 52-week low was at 8 cents, right? So that means right here at this point was our 52-week low. So what I'm going to do is I got you right here. So 52-week low, if it'll let me draw it. Nope, I clicked off of it on accident. All right. Well, here, oh, so So right here, we know our 52-week low was at 8 cents. So right there is at the 8 cents, correct? So now they've got to go up. To stay alive, they have to go up. And also looking over here, we see that their 52-week low, or their 52-week high, is $2.18. So right now is the time to get in. And if you look at your MACD and your RSI, let's go over this real quick. All right, we're in the 15 minutes. Now this is just showing us that, okay, it got a little active the other day, it popped up. All right, now that's not going to tell us the whole story of the layout of what's really going on with this stock. So let's pop over here to the 4 hour. Now we got some deets. Now we're in the 4 hour. We saw this gap. It's continually dropped down, but now what are we coming into? Everybody that's on Banking with Billy and on the Discord, everybody knows this move right here. You see here, we already crossed over once. We're coming along, crossed right there. Now look, we're almost back to that position to cross again. And everybody knows when we cross again, that's going to go up. So how do we determine that? How do we know that that line is going to be the factor that we're looking for? How do we know that it's going to make the switch and go up instead of going down? Well, now we're going to go over here and we are going to jump over here. Let's look at the volume. Well, currently there's 718,000 buys, 1.007 million sales, and 70 neutral. Now that tells us that the big boys are the ones that control this stock. So they hold that up and down. But they're at their 52-week low. So it won't be long they're going to be pushing that. And once they start dropping it in and we keep buying, this is going to pop hard. Look right here on our RSI. Scroll it back out a little bit, sorry. Go back up. I am not sure. I think I went too hard on the scrolling there. Let me wheel it back real quick. But yeah, all these indications, they're letting us know what's going on. There we go. What the stock's actually telling us, and this is how we're getting all this information. You just gotta start diving in and seeing what's going on. All right, back to the RSI. Right here, you can see we're well below the buy line right here in the green, and we always want to check this in the 4 hours to see what we're doing for a swing trade. Where we don't have a whole lot of news on this right now, because if you go down to the news, you can see they haven't really been mentioning anything about it. See, whenever we get a little bit deeper into research and we go into it a little further, so we look and see what the last news was. And I love Yahoo Finance. I feel like they get on top of that information. They get it out to the people as soon as possible. So Pineapple Energy, you're showing here 8 days ago. Now, you remember you mentioned something about them starting up, trying to do dividends, trying to do all these things behind the scenes. And if you get in debt with this company, you can look and see that they have a game plan to grow. And with them already, with everything that's going on in the world today, everybody's wanting to switch to solar or some sort of, have some power resource other than just the electric company or, paying the electric bill every month and them taking care of it. People are, branching out. A lot of homesteading's going down. So I think this company is really going to grow. I think it's really going to flourish. And if it doesn't, that's the stock game. We can't tell you exactly what it's going to do, but we can tell you the truth about what the numbers say. Even when we jump over here, look at Pineapple Holdings, right? Stock forecast and price. Now this is Tip Ranks. Great place to drop into. They give a lot of good information here. And just like Yahoo Finance, I feel like they are on top of keeping us informed with what's going on. Now you can see here, there's the earnings forecast, where they're expecting to be. And the EPS estimate is 66.71%. Now, what's interesting about this is you can see here that they've been, look at this. October, April, and we're talking the years. They've always been a buy or a strong buy. A buy or a strong buy. That is, we're talking years. So you know they're going to come back from this dip. You know they are. Average 12-month price target. Nope, they ain't going to tell us right now. But yeah, I mean, that's good information. I probably have to join to get all the get the premium, to get the deets on it, the hard deets on it there. But let's see here. Yep, that's a pretty good one there. So I mean, there's reasons to hold, there's reasons not to hold. You know, that's the game. That's it, right? So then, if we bring it back up though, we'll just look at it. We know that gap's got to be filled just like they do, right there. So that's why I have my lines drawn where I can keep up with that information. Because after doing analysis, I mean, you see right here, it's a buy. It's a buy. They're saying jump in. Jump in. The water's fine. And it's going to be a beautiful swing trade, even if you do just get in right now. Because, you know, we're still in the bottom right now. Right now is the time to buy in. Don't pass this up, guys. Like I said, 8 cents was the low. It is currently at 9 cents. You still got time to get in and ride this up. Make you a good little chunk of change and get out, you know. 2024 is not the year to hold. It's the year to touch and let go, because you're not sure what's going to happen. Anyways, once again, you can get all this information over on Banking with Billy. He's got great coaches there. Myself is one. Dragonfly, he's dropping all the information on options every day. Still giving us good swing trades also. All the skills. He's hitting out bangers every single day also. He's got this information he's put out today. I mean, it's just mind-blowing. Y'all got to get over there on Banking with Billy Discord. It's $5 a month. It's worth every penny. Come join us. We have a good time, and we analyze every stock for everybody just to see where we're going. Sometimes we get good ones, sometimes we get bad ones, and we all learn something every day. Y'all have a great day, and thanks for checking out Just Scrolling with John.